long-term goals do not work. Now, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that in this video and how you can improve in 2024 without using long-term goals. Let's get right into it. So with 2024 literally just beginning right now, I kind of wanted to talk about some ways that you can sort of plan and prepare for the new year so you can make it the best 2024 possible. So I want to talk about long-term goals, right? And kind of how they don't really work, in my opinion. I don't think that, long-term goals are something that's very viable. So, on the screen I have typically what a goal would look like, right? You have a long-term goal and you have an end result that you want to get out of that goal, something you want out of that goal. Now, as I was saying, I want to show you my example as to why I believe that long-term goals don't really work. And I'm not saying this for you guys to feel bad for me. I'm just saying it so you guys have an idea of where I'm coming from with this, right? So this was my initial plan for my plan after high school, right? I've been playing soccer my whole life, and it's something that I really love. So I really wanted to play in college, right? I wanted to play D1, and I think I really could have played D1. But this is sort of the timeline that it would have looked like. I would have had I had a club team, started going to camps, focusing on tournaments, just beginning the process of going into college and playing as a D1 athlete, right? So a lot of the stuff you see here, like the varsity season, club team, and then just getting to college itself, right? So this is what the timeline for me looks like right now. So 2 months ago, I tore my ACL. Now, I tore my ACL and I had surgery a month ago, so it's a 9-month recovery. And I just want to really mention that because you really never know what's going to happen between now and you don't even know what's going to happen in a month, much less in a year, right? So that's why I really don't believe in long-term goals. There's a couple other things that I want to mention as well, but for the most part, there's too many variables going on for you to be able to set a goal that in a year you can achieve. Obviously, there's exceptions to that, right? But the idea that you're gonna set a goal and in a year from now you're gonna, get to that goal and it'll be, everything's gonna be the same. You can even apply this to business, right? Let's say you want to grow your agency, right? Let's say that in a year from now, or in a month from now, a better opportunity has come by, right? You're not just gonna pass that up because you set a goal saying that you want to grow your agency, right? Whatever it may be, right? There's many things that could alter, your long-term goals. That's why I prefer to use systems. Now, replace that long-term goal with a system that sort of, locks you in and keeps you focused on success rather than a goal, right? Or happiness rather. So a system is something that you do on the daily to increase your odds of success, right? So it's something that you do every day that increases, when I say success, I sort of mean happiness, because in my opinion I think success is happiness, right? Now that's a topic for another video. I don't want to get too much into that, but the idea is if you're able to do something every day that makes you happier, you're ultimately going to keep growing as a person and in life, really. So let me show you an example of this, right? So this is a goal versus system, right? So an example of a goal would be to reach 10K on Instagram, right? So let's say you're like, okay, I'm going to set a goal that in 5 months, I'm going to reach 10K on Instagram, whatever the timeline is, whatever, it doesn't really matter. The idea with it is just an example, right? So the system for that would be to post daily and improve your content every video. Now, I don't know about you, but although I would, love to reach 10K on Instagram or whatever the goal is, right? I feel like a goal always has you in that state of mind where you feel like you're reaching. You're always like, I'm not there yet, I'm not there yet, I'm not there yet, I'm not there yet. While a system has you in a state of mind where you feel like you're making progress, right? It feels like, okay, well, I'm posting daily. Oh, I see, I can look back and see the months of work that I've put in and how my content has gotten better every video, right? A system is something that you do on the daily, right? Now, something I do want to mention is short-term goals. I still believe in them, right? I still use short-term goals every day, right? I have daily tasks that I set up for myself. You can even see it right here. I have my Google Calendar with my tasks, and you can see, everything that I have to do for today, what my calendar looks like, whatever it is, right? I have stuff that I set for short term, but for long term, number one, there's too many variables, and number two, it makes you feel like you're almost not there yet, right? And I wanted to talk about that just because I feel like a lot of people get caught up in New Year's resolutions or whatever it may be, right? These long term things that you're setting up that really they don't have there's too much going on for it to end up the way that you want, right? That's kind of what I wanted to talk about. I also I'll build off this video and talk about habit building in my next one. Well, I'm not sure if it will be the next one, but one of the following videos. I kind of wanted to freestyle this video and talk about this because I see a lot of people setting these goals, and I want you guys to have the most successful 2024 possible. So yeah, I got this information mostly from this book right here, How to Fail at Almost Everything and Still Win Big, by Scott Adams. I've read it before, and I kind of revisited it, so I wanted to talk about it. There's a lot of interesting things in this book. I don't agree with everything, but some things are really interesting like this, right? I do believe that long-term goals are something that is not as viable as some people think. So if you found some value in this video, or you liked what you saw, feel free to drop a sub and like the video. I would greatly appreciate it. My name is Alex Zach, and thank you for watching.